mountains in California. The sun is always shining bright.
We're headed to Goodwill and Deseret Industries today, and I'm proud to report that you can see our mountains. We've had some rain and a little bit of snow recently, and that really clears up the air, so the air quality is so much better. We're hoping to pick up a dresser that doesn't need repair for Harrington.
Harrington, we asked him what he wanted for Christmas, and he's like, well, do you got an old dresser laying around that I can just have? And we do, but it needs the whole side put on it because it's got water damage down on the bottom. It's all bubbling out. And so we're gonna go look and see if we can find him something sturdy. We're like, if we paint it for you, what color do you want? He's just like, I just want like simple black, you know, he's 21-year-old dude. He's like, just give me some black furniture.
So if we don't find it, we'll get the one out of the barn. Jack is going to be getting some books. It's Christmas break, so he's going to get some books to read. He wanted to tag along with us. And of course, we're going to do like a little thrifting for next week, because Monday, which is when we normally thrift, is Christmas. So we got to get started on next week's thrift haul. So come along with us and watch as we hopefully find a dresser. If not, we will make over the one in the garage and get that checked off our Christmas list. Harrington's dresser painted and done. Zeb says, are we still gonna shop? Yeah.
I mean, was this a strict furniture run, or are we gonna get all the stuff
No,
while
like
we're here?
you might as well look and see what they got.
What do they have on those mason jars?
Oh, that's $3.99 each.
It's like $10 off.
Yeah, we have a lot of mason jars. And those are like an off-brand I don't know of.
Found these on the shelf over here, just up in the middle. I like them. They're lighthouses, just bookends. And then this is hiding over here for $1.99. Totally snagging that up.
$5.99. We're definitely gonna grab this. It's super cute. They actually are pretty stocked today. I think I'm gonna see how much this mug holder is. Oh, $2.99. That's cute. I kind of even like it as is.
All right, furniture is mostly chairs today, so we're gonna go see what the Deseret Industries thrift stores have.
Definitely like this basket. $3.99. I always love these. This is a big one for $5.99. Definitely gonna grab this one. So Zeb says we should pick this up. It's got like a glass cloche. I don't love the candle situation. Maybe we can like chop that off or just put it on something new. For $3.99, we're gonna grab it. So we spent $30 at Goodwill. We got some cute stuff. We're hoping that Deseret Industries has a dresser that we're looking for. They also have a better book selection here, so it should be good.
If you need a nightstand, they got you. Lots of desks. I'm not seeing any dressers in here. Maybe around this corner. That one's pretty cool. Don't necessarily love those bottom drawers. $40 for that. So that's like an entertainment center computer desk. I wish it was a drawers in there. This one's only $20. Jack's here to look at some books, so I will look at some books as well.
Somebody the other day said, why don't you guys try something new? So I am not sure about these glasses. Actually, these have chips on them, so I'm going to leave them. But this one, oh, that has a chip too. It's like the slightest little chip. I kind of want to get these because they're like textured cobalt blue. This is like the only one in decent shape. What do you think? This one has just a teeniest little chip out the top. I think we can sand that off. So maybe I'll just get those two glasses there and I'll leave these ones here. What do you think? Would you get them with the little chip in them? All right, I'm just gonna get these two because that one is just on the top so I can sand it. So I was digging through these frames, even though Zeb's usually the one to buy frames. And I found a really pretty, it looks like oil painting. So I'm gonna grab this, it's $1. I'm gonna repaint the frame so it matches. But then there's this really cool vintage one for $1. This one says $1.50, I don't know, but definitely love that one. So I'm gonna dig around some more and see if I find anything else that I like. This is a really good one. It's like a chunky frame for $1.50. So we didn't even break $10 at that thrift store, but Jack did get 4 books. I got 3 frames and 2 really cool cobalt glasses. So at least Jack has books, so he'll keep himself occupied for at least, like a day and a half. We're gonna hit up one more thrift store.
These are chapter books, so I think they'll last him the month.
No, Dad, trust me. I'm at a 9th grade reading level.
9th grade reading level, that kid. He takes after his mama. All right, so next up, Saratoga Springs Desert Industries. If they don't have a dresser, we're cutting our losses today and we're just gonna go shop the barn. All right, thrift store number 3. I thought we were going to the one in Saratoga, but it's actually the one in Riverton.
Yeah.
But they have good furniture here. Yeah, we're driving by, right? It's on the way. 2 carts. You feeling lucky?
This is just for me to lean on.
So this one's $30. I'm gonna have Zeb check all the drawers, but I think this is a good dresser, and
like that
it
it
has
has all
lots
its
of little
bells.
drawers. Good for storage. We're investigating. That drawer needs a little bit of help. Zeb, just look at that one Jack has.
The wood's just
Split right there.
It's not sturdy. They got it nailed in the back.
Okay.
So that's fine.
You gotta shake it and see if it's sturdy.
Yeah,
It's a little wobbly, but it's all nailed in the back. It's solid wood.
I think it's because the floor is like.
And it won't need new hardware. You can just paint those all black. Done. Done, done, done. So that's pretty. $3. It's got gold on the top. I'm definitely gonna grab that. I've been loving that shape of decor lately. See if there's anything. Can't live without. Is that Ray Gun? That's Ray Gun. I've never seen that before. I kind of like these, but I'm not in the mood to paint them, and they definitely need to be painted. This is fun. This is one of those false craft soup tureens. It doesn't have the spoon, but I think I'm going to grab that. I like that.
What is that? That's a very serious candle holder there. I like it. How much? $4? I really like this wood lamp. It's got like a good mid-mod vibe. Oh, is that how you turn it on?
Next up, here's some lusterware. Oh, this is really dishwasher dried. I would pick it up otherwise, but it's been in the dishwasher way too much. I don't even know what's got into me. I keep looking at frames. I pulled this out and Zeb goes, that's a good frame. So it's wood, and then this is wood either like with plaster on it. The picture's gotta go, the red velvet's gotta go, but this would be great with a canvas print in it. So for $8, it's gonna come home with me. So I found this chair for $5. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it for the house or sell it at the shop. And then also these Mark Twain books. Looks like 1917, which is pretty old. Copyright 1917, so that is a pretty good condition for the age. I'm gonna grab both of them, $2 each. So we spent about $40-ish at this DI besides the dresser.
Yeah, the dresser was $30, so a large chunk of that was eaten up by the dresser.
Great frame here. Zeb found what he thought was a mid-century lamp, but it said made in China on the bottom. So.
Yeah, it's a repot, but it's solid turned wood, so I think it's still a good piece.
Yeah, for $10 it was a good buy, and I bought a chair for $5. I'll either use a chair at home or I'll sell it at the shop. I don't know, but for $5, like for an antique chair that doesn't need, well, it's probably vintage, but it doesn't need repair, we're gonna keep it. So we're gonna head home and we're gonna show you how to quickly paint a dresser black. It's one of my favorite colors to paint because literally it covers in one coat. You add a little paint to the sealer, seal it up, and you're done.
Jamie is wiping this down. It wasn't too bad. It was a pretty clean dresser. We have definitely got some gross, grungy dressers before.
We're gonna have to pull all the drawers out because they overlap the edge, and I'll paint the base while Zeb paints the drawers. And we'll get this thing knocked out.
We got it home. It's got a little loose kickboard here. I'm just gonna pop a couple nails in there, keep it from moving. And then up here up top, these were separating if you accidentally lift up on this to move it or whatever. And so we put some glue in there. The nails are fine, but the glue's gonna help hold that strong.
Now that it's wiped down, I'm gonna paint it with DIY paint and Little Black Dress. This is chalk and clay base, doesn't require sanding, doesn't require primer. And honestly, one coat of this nice thick paint on here and then a couple coats of tinted sealer. We'll show you how to do that in a little bit and we should be good to go.
Yeah, this is gonna be a pretty simple, straightforward paint job. It almost feels magical versus if we were doing a white paint job, we might have to do a couple coats and even chase some bleed through issues.
Yeah, no bleed through and no multiple coats on this for sure.
Yeah.
We're the last people standing, still dancing when the lights come on. The music is fading, but this is our favorite part. I used to feel like an outcast, but I think I'm alright after all. 'Cause you make me feel like I belong. You like me from me without all.
So you can see one coat did really well on that dresser. If there's any light spots, our sealer will probably take care of it. So I'm gonna be using Sweet Pickens top coat in satin. And then I'm just gonna add a little bit of the Little Black Dress to the sealer. That way, when I paint it on, it won't be like milky. I'm just gonna make it like super dark. And when you're painting dark paint, like sealing dark paint like this, if you add a little bit of the original paint color to your sealer, you're always gonna get a much truer, nicer finish. And no, like, have you ever like sealed it and it looks a little cloudy? It won't do that if you do this tip.
Thanks for coming on a thrifting adventure with us right before Christmas. It was a lot of fun and we got what we needed from the thrift store.
It was super productive. We have like a tub and a half of thrift finds, actually maybe 2 tubs of thrift finds already photographed, ready for next week, which is great. I think next week is gonna be amazing. So make sure you guys hit the notifications bell because next week we should be having tonnage as people are cleaning out after Christmas.
Oh yeah.
And Harrington's Christmas present is all finished. It was $30 plus paint and sealer. I shared my pro tip of adding a little bit of black paint in your sealer. Zeb will get a slow-mo at the end of this video, so that way you guys can see our $30 dresser makeover. If you guys like this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Jami Ray Vintage for more
DIY.
We'll see you on the next episode.
The kids stole the chair that we keep at this little desk, and that oak pressed back chair that we picked up today with the cane seat fits perfectly in here and matches with our other chairs at the dining table.
No rain, no flowers, nothing's growing where you're at. Heart is fire, but baby, I bet you're cold without me. Even when it's 90 degrees, without me, I bet that you can get any sleep in that bed, lying awake. 'Cause I'm not there beside you, keeping you warm, and I know I bet you're cold. You're so damn cold. It never rains in California. The sun is always shining bright.